the Mexican monster. I think he cleans up Plant and Charlo, stops them all in within 10.
Dang.
Plant just don't got the power to keep him off of him. Charlo hasn't competed at the level of competition. Remember I said this about Caleb Plant? Yeah. Charlo's fighting a bunch of bums. This big Charlo fighting a bunch of bums like Caleb used to fight. And I just feel like you can't go from fighting bums to fighting David Benavidez.
Yeah. So I will agree that I think he stops Caleb. I will agree with that. Ooh. Because he doesn't have the power to keep him off him. And as we saw yesterday, and David Lemieux is a big puncher. Obviously, he's typically 160.
The reason why I call him Michael Myers because he's just stalking.
Yeah.
It's like, get off me.
But with Charlo, David, even in these big wins and even these dominant wins he has, he gets hit a little bit.
Oh, he took a big shot yesterday.
Yeah, and Charlo, he hits you with a shot. It's a shot. Like, that's not just...
I know we haven't talked about him yet, but that's why I'm not convinced about Canelo. I think that...
Canelo the fighter?
What the hell?
What you said yesterday about giving Canelo hell.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What you said about giving Canelo hell.
He ain't fought enough for the...
I was like, dang, he loses the beef.
Yeah,
Sean's not sold on it anymore. Out the window.
Hey, Sean be like, Canelo's overrated.
Yeah.
Carson was...
No, I just meant because what you said yesterday.
Okay, in the text.
I think that he beats Charlo. I think that a fight with Caleb Plant is very competitive.
In a fun style matchup.
It's a fun style matchup, which is why I actually cannot pick a winner out of that.
Because build up will be wild disrespectful too.
Both fights.
And then,
Both fights, Carson.
Actually. And then if you go back and you take a look at what Caleb Plant has now gone through, I think it makes him better against Benavidez now.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So that's why I'm hard to say. It's hard for me to believe seeing. It's kind of like Canelo. Like, it was hard for me to believe he was going to lose to Bivol, but I was like, Bivol could pull it off. Yeah. And then, it ends up happening. Canelo versus Benavidez, because Benavidez gets hit and because Benavidez will go to a style of just standing here and blocking. Yeah. Are you going to be able to hold up to that the way Bivol did? You know what I mean? So I still you say he's a nightmare. He's a monster. He's a hell of a night for Canelo to get through everything that Benavidez can bring. Yeah. Right now, I'm still not sure.
Yeah. It's the speed and the power.
I always picked him to beat Canelo. That was always my guy 168 to beat Canelo.
And it seemed like his promoter, Sampson, afterwards seemed to lean towards either Plant or Charlo or my guy, David Morrell.
Ooh.
Man, I don't know.
I think it's too soon for Morrell.
Maybe too late.
But at this point, what?
Why that made me nervous? Why that made me nervous? The first two didn't make me nervous.
What?
But the last one did.
How does that one make you nervous?
I don't know why.
What's it getting 7-0 now?
I don't care.
He's a champion.
Yeah.
I think he'll get stopped late, but he'll gonna give him hell while he's in there.
Yeah.
You go back to what we said. If there is, again, we're nitpicking on a David Benavidez weakness at this point against some of the guys he's fought and in the fights he's fought. But like, if he gets hit with shots, like David Morrell's a huge puncher. So it would be a fun matchup.
He's shown he's a huge puncher against the competition.
Of course.
Yeah.
At the same time, did that beating Plant took at the end of the Canelo, did that take something off his career? Because he took a beating.
Did he take a beat?
He took big shots.
I remember. I was looking through one eye, man. That's my dude. Yeah. I was looking through one eye.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Just in my opinion.
I tell you what, they call him sweet hands. He better be sweet legs in that fight. Hey, shout out to Coach Wade, because he got to work overtime.
Yeah. I don't know. That wasn't a fight where afterwards I was like, I'm not sure he's going to be the same. I think it was a big knockout, but I don't think that
it was a thump.
Yeah, I don't think that's one that's going to take him out of where he's at.
What would you guys rather, Plant or Charlo?
Plant.
I'm going Charlo.
Plant. That actually is probably
both. Either.
Either. And even, I mean, for me, I'm a huge David Morrell fan. I'd love to see him in there with David Morrell.
Hey, you guys in the comments, what would you like?
Yeah,
Charlo, Plant?
Who are you picking?
David Morrell.
Yeah.
I would, if we had it that way, and of course, if Benavidez was successful in those, I would want Morrell to be last.
Okay.
Out of those,
Understand.
out of those three.
The build up with there are times where we talk about fights where we're like, yeah, there seems to be some bad blood, and they hate each other. Yeah, Benavidez and Plant hate each other. Benavidez said, I would fight him in the parking lot, the best women's boxing show. Shout out to Jay and Cynthia, but he was on there. He was like, I'll fight him anywhere.
Where does that come from?
So there
was a gym issue.
Yeah, there's claims from both sides. Caleb said they said things about his daughter, of course, that passed. They denied that was ever said. Benavidez just doesn't seem to like him.
Because it seemed like it went from Jose Benavidez to now, or not now, but from it went from Jose to then now the problem
Jose's a little instigator. Let's be real here. He's like, I'll go get my little brother. Okay? Keep talking.
and Jose was...
And I'll beat up Shawn Porter.
Jose was...
Oh, yeah, he was tripping, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he also said he would fight both Charlos in an interview I saw with Zittel. Shout out to FightHype.com.
Shout out to FightHype.
Plant is my number one, just because the build-up would be crazy. Fun style matchup. Charlo, not incredibly far behind.
Yeah.
Because, again, build-up would be great.
Carson, beat one, then fight the other.
Yeah, I'm down for it. And kudos to David Benavidez. He sold the hell out of that place yesterday. It looked like a packed house. Yeah. Crowd was rocking. And they got a nice little stable there, obviously with Rayo as well, Valenzuela.
Hey, so when she was watching the fight, and then I was like, "Yeah, it's hometown." My lady said, "Shawn never got to fight his hometown like this."
Yeah, he did.
No, like that.
No, not like that.
You guys weren't. You guys weren't in the Wolstein Center that night when he tagged Russell Jordan. The place was going crazy.
It's like his 4th or 5th fight back home. You know.
Hey, why would she say that?
It's an Omaha
Carson. I'm like,
effect.
Carson gotta reply for her.
Oh,
I wish she was here right now.
I was there, man. I was there in the Wolstein Center when Shawn fought Russell Jordan.
Hey, if you would ever fight at home, where would you fight?
The dream was to fight at the Gun, then the Q, and now it's like,
Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Yeah,
that's LeBron's house.
Nah.
It's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
You know what I'm talking about.
There's a banner hanging up in there, but
used to be.
Yeah, but no, it'll be fun to see. November, I think, is what they were targeting.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
So
man,
I wouldn't hate it if it was a little bit sooner. My humble opinion, but I'm also a fat guy that doesn't box. So
I would love that to be here so we can go to the press conference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Carson's all about nonsense.
I'll yell some stuff there, fire some stuff up. But
I'll be wherever it's at. The Porterway Park.
Oh, yeah. By then,
I like Arizona too. You might convince me to get out there.
You can go there.
You can't have that in Arizona. That's too big for Arizona.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in Arizona.
I would be down to get out there though. But
3 states that I could get Carson to go to.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
All right. Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.